Good morning, fellow traders. Bullet here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Wednesday, August the 12th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left out the market yesterday. So SPX, right, had a little bit of a pullback yesterday off the monthly upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart, right, upper shadow here as we got close to all-time highs, right? You know, this is a sensitive area. It's not that we're necessarily going to be like, boom, like blow through these things, right? You got to think, any institution or investor who's long from up here, they're starting to get a little timid, right? I mean, it's like, instead of they waited this whole way up and now they're kind of up here. Some folks get anxious and want to get out, right? So that's kind of what this feels like here with this upper shadow. Daily chart, we did have a bearish engulfing candle yesterday, but we still hold the ADMA and still holding the upper trend line. Let's take a look at SPY. SPY did have some increased volume yesterday, but again, a piece of this here is from that lower shadow. So again, there's we really need to break down below today's lows to really start to see possibly some gap fills right here. Otherwise, if we go here to the intermediate chart, we can see that we might test the scene of the breakout right here after we got out of this kind of symmetrical triangle range here from last night. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at the futures, see what they're up to here this morning. So we have a couple signal zones that are set up here, right? Some some drop zones, things like that, right? So this is kind of a drop zone right here. We could actually extend this out a little bit. Probably gonna do that right here just because of the drop area. So I'm gonna this kind of base drop right here. So that gives a upper shadow right here. So let's see if we can get over that. We have a symmetrical triangle from a larger one from a couple days ago. And so let's see how that holds. We have a rally-based rally right here. So let's see how that holds. So, a couple key levels going into today. Let's take a look at the MES. Okay, so MES, very, very similar right here. So let's get this up here, there. And again, very similar here. So we're contained by a couple levels right here. Let's see how we do this morning. Maybe we'll get like a bit of a bull flag this morning and make a shot at breaking out of that triangle to test the scene of the breakdown right there. Let's take the Qs. Guys, lots of divergences between the sectors. It's been doing this for a couple weeks, right? So, so the Qs were really, really weak yesterday as there's a big tech sell-off. Now, the real question is, are they going to start to buy it back up again, and is it going to move in alignment with the rest of the market, or we could continue to see divergences between the different sectors, right? And also between the indexes themselves, between the S&P, the Qs. And yesterday, we had the Dow was super strong for most of the day until it finally went red later. So again, this holding a little upper trend line here this morning, so let's see how that holds going into the rest of the day. Let's take a look at the IWM. Again, it looks like things are a little bit harmony here this morning because the IWM is up as well. So let's see if that gets any follow through. Keep an eye on Apple today, guys. An apple a day, right? Had a really rough day yesterday, right? Not a bearish engulfing candle, but a big red one. This is one of those ones that could get people short and then could get squeezed out today. So there may be a potential long move on Apple. Same thing with Tesla. Right, Tesla's very likely going to squeeze out some shorts from yesterday. Now, it does have a very challenging, a lot of challenging levels here to get over, right? So definitely after hours high is going to be important, and it's got a lot of levels above too that it has to deal with. But Tesla is capable of squeezing out a lot, and I think it's pretty cool that they did the stock split, following in Apple's footsteps. JP Morgan could be interesting. Keep an eye on the banks today. Let's see if we can get over yesterday's highs. That could squeeze out some shorts for sure. JMIA, probably the only interesting one on the earnings front this morning. It was gapping down to our, let's see, we're at 1334. That puts us right here. So it's basically gapping to this area of the upper trend line. So let's see if it gives a reversal today. That could be something to look at as well. OSTK, which has been running hot for a while right here, is down about 6 points here this morning. They did an offering, and so that oftentimes brings the numbers down on that one. And finally, keep an eye on mRNA. mRNA with a 100 million, I think, vaccines ordered. So we'll see how that goes today. It's got some crazy levels to deal with, but this could help boost that sector, which got a pretty big beating yesterday. So anyway, guys, good stuff. I hope everybody has a great trading day today. We'll catch you guys on the lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.